Do you really even know me? Do you know how it makes me feel? Do you know how certain situations when I need when I come home from work, how I don't want to deal with certain stuff? We need to get to know each other, not just the relationships, not just romantic relationships, friends too. So episode 2, join us as we get into Do You Even Know Me? So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, follow us on the podcast. They're everywhere. So let's get going.
Also, hit that notification button so that every time we post.
But you gotta talking to the mic.
Oh, see, that's why.
That's why.
You the goat.
Oh, I gotta keep you
Don't forget to
alive.
hit that notification button so that any time we post a video that you guys get a notification for it.
I drink some water. You see, I know her. But she,
No, you don't.
I know her.
Maybe.
And she always, okay though.
Mm-hmm.
So how was your day today? How you been doing?
I've been doing all right actually. It's not often I can say that, but I actually been doing all right. What about you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Emotionally?
What? I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah. Emotional. What about your emotions? I don't know me. I don't got too many emotions.
Okay. Yes, you do.
Not that many.
Yes, you do.
No.
But
Do you even know me?
yes, I do, sir. Maybe.
Maybe a little bit.
I think
They don't even know.
we shall see. So,
All right, y'all. Let's get into it. So, we're just joking around. No, we really do know each other a lot.
maybe.
Know certain stuff and certain feelings some ways, some days. Sometimes you're in a relationship, you know, sometimes you choose not to cater to them at that moment, if the words I'm looking for. Cause you be like, man, forget all that. I ain't doing all that today. So, cause let's be honest, that's what it be.
You can't make a choice not to cater. You should cater at every moment and opportunity you get a chance to.
Yeah, you should. But then sometimes you be like, nah, I ain't doing this today.
But what if the moment that you choose not to cater to your significant other is the day your significant other needed the most? And can you read body language and attitude to tell if your significant other needs you to cater to them on that day?
I say yeah. Oh well, I say yeah for us because we've been together for a while, and you can tell like, oh God, fuck, damn, I gotta go do all this and do all that. Nah, but for real though, sometimes it be like, yeah, but sometimes it's what you gotta do, because with your
Okay.
your partner, so you gotta make her. I know you, like I said, I know you, so I gotta make you feel a certain type of way. Or sometimes if you want to be off in distance, not talk because you feeling got something going on. I know, like, hey, I'm gonna leave her alone today. Same with me, you leave me alone when I'm certain way. That's why I think people need to understand.
Okay, so I got a question. With you being a man in the relationship, if you could give any tips or ideas as to how to know when a man should be able to tell, or what are some signs that your significant other need basically to be catered to on that day, even if you don't feel like it, or some extra attention. Like, what are the signs that you see in me that let you know, okay, even though I don't feel like it, I need to do something extra outside of the ordinary today, or do what I don't feel like doing today? How do you know?
Well, I got I got a perfect example.
Go for
Like,
it.
and it's like that time of the month when that attitude be on. Like, man, I'm finna go take a ride because this attitude about to make me lose my mind there. But no, but that's when times it's like, I'm gonna go ahead and play with a little extra. I know she don't feel like playing. I'm gonna get all up on her, make her feel good. I'm gonna make her smile. She don't want me on it, but I'm gonna make her smile, make her feel good. Even though she ain't over there in pain, cramping. Outside, can't get up off the ground in the bed on the
You
bean
petty.
bag.
It don't even
Need
be
a couple
that.
of leaves.
It don't even be that
Didn't I
extra.
just give you some? Yeah, before we started.
It was I'm sick of you. It's just I had a headache. I'm sick of you. But no, I mean that's a really good perfect example because most of the time when I am easily agitated, like him being too playful and playing too much more than usual, it usually takes me out of my attitude mode, I guess, for a short period of time. But okay, that's a perfect good example.
You know,
Okay.
that's what I do.
Sometimes. Don't stop.
Sometimes, even all the time. I just said.
Okay, so I wonder if. So, do you think I know when you're having a bad day?
Yeah, but I think I mask mine more
Why is that?
because I think just being a man. Period.
I'm gonna say there is times where I know, especially like days when you come home from work. So usually your norm. This is how I know you had a bad day. Because no, I'm not even gonna say that. Because sometimes when you come home from work and you really had a really bad day, you be more excited to see me than usual. Or other times you come in and you had a bad day. It all depends on how bad your day was and if you feel like even being bothered. Because you'll come in. Normally you come in playing your music. You come find me right away, kiss my forehead or whatever the case may be. And, start ranting and raving and telling me about your day. And then other times it'll take a minute for you to come find me in the house. I'm like, yeah. He don't feel like being bothered, so I ain't gonna go look for him. But since I done drug my bing bag in your man cave, I don't have to come look for you. You ain't got to come look for me because I'm going to be right there when you walk through the door.
I'm going to cut that motherfucker.
I drug my bing bag in his man cave so that even if he having a bad day, he ain't got to come find me. I could just be right there in his face. So I done made his man cave my relaxation place.
Interference. It's going to go, though. It's about to go.
I feel like, honestly, in this relationship, how well do we know each other? I feel like you might know me more than I might know you, only because, like what you said, you mask your emotions a lot. Yeah. And I'm more of a person that expresses my feelings more versus he shuts down or he be quiet or he just don't say anything because he like to. A lot of y'all men do this. Instead of having a conversation about the situation at hand, y'all just say, oh, okay, you right, just to shut us up, to cut the argument down or the disagreement instead of expressing your feelings and getting out how you feel. Because I'm a woman and I'm going to express how I feel. I'm going to get it out. And at times, I'm a little upset at the fact that you be like, all right, yeah, you right. Because I know that I might not even be right. You just saying that so I could be quiet and so it could be over, but we never get a chance to actually really get down to the nitty gritty of the situation. So I do got a few questions that I did want to ask. If you don't have any that you would like to ask me.
Okay, you go ahead.
Okay, let me see. I want to go because you're together for a long time and you think that you know and you've learned everything about a person. But I feel like no matter how long you've been with someone, there's always going to be something that you don't know. And as years go by, whether it's 5, 10, 25, 50 years, there's still going to be things that you don't know about your significant other. And I think it's important to know things about your significant other because it also helps you be able to understand a lot about them and why they choose to go certain routes for different situations. But go ahead.
Not to interrupt you, remember I don't know if I see it, but I said earlier in the beginning, like even with friendships, like people knowing you, like you need your friends need to know you. Your friends need to know what kind of person you are, because that's how friends get into it about petty stuff.
I 100% agree.
Because sometimes people are a certain way, and you can't be mad because how certain or a person is. You can step to them, just go. But if you know somebody, because everybody got their own certain stuff they do, even though they don't want to admit it. But if you accept, I ain't saying nothing, they do nothing that's going
outrageous.
Yeah, I ain't talking about stuff. You got to accept somebody's stuff that's trying to put you down, harm you. Not like that. I'm talking about like accept their ways. They might not want to talk for a
So,
day
for
or two
instance,
because they got some.
like, I'm the type of person, I have friends, I do, but I don't really like to make new friends. And sometimes I gonna say being, having a friend is not, it's not a burden, but like I'm the type of person where there'll be days where I won't talk to my friends for a long time. Us being adults, we're grown, and then that's also understanding people individual lives. You can't be
Yep.
upset because we have not talked, let's say, in a week.
Yep, somebody used batteries in the pie track instead of plugging it up.
Just use your own name. Just say you. CP decided to use
Fucked up the good ass conversation.
batteries.
Now boom, we back.
Okay. So, as I was saying, we were talking about why is it important, not just in a relationship, but also in a friendship, to know about to know your friend, or to be able to understand different things and the reason why they do things. And I think it's important to share in a friendship, relationship, any type of ship, even in like siblings. It's important to know things about this person because it helps you understand. And it's important to know people's past. And I'm not saying you're supposed to tell everything about your past, or just spill all your secrets to everybody. But it's important for people to know your past because it will help them understand certain things and the reason why you go about certain things in certain different situations. And I think it's important for you to have conversations about the future, because then you have an ideal about, what are their goals and aspirations and where they trying to go in life.
And also though, relationships, friendships, people ain't mind readers. If you a certain way, you gotta let people know how you are. You gotta let people know I'm this way. I'm here. I'm do this. I like doing this. I want to go here by myself. I ain't invite you here because I like going places by myself. Don't feel a certain way because I ain't invite you to go. Cause I like doing her by myself. Yeah, last couple times we went together, but I want to go by myself this time. It's just how it is.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of different ships, friendships, relationships, sister, brotherships, whatever the case may be.
Sunken
A lot of
ships.
the issues come. You said social ships.
Sunken ships.
The ships be sinking. A lot of the issues, I feel like, they arise from people not really knowing each other and misunderstanding and miscommunication. Like, oh, you went out to Ponderosa the other day. I synced you on social media and you didn't invite me. Well, it was last minute, and I know, because I know you. I know that you have a life. You have 3 kids. You have responsibilities, and I can't just say, hey, I'm getting ready to go to Ponderosa. You got to drive 20 minutes to get to me, and then it wouldn't just be a random thing anymore.
And maybe I just didn't, not just saying, I'm just hypothetically a friend. Maybe I just didn't want to wait for you that day. Maybe I just wanted to go.
Or maybe I just wanted me time, You have to be able to be open in your ships. You have to be able to be open and understanding. Like, I'm the type of person, people probably think I'm crazy, but like, I want people to just be straightforward and honest with me. Like, if I call you and be like, girl, I think that you went to the nail shop the other day. Girl, dang, you ain't invite me. Don't sugarcoat it and be like, I forgot.
I wasn't thinking about you. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's straightforward. And he'll say stuff like that. Like, dang, baby, you just da-da-da. He'll be like, I wasn't thinking about you. Okay, that's it. Point blank, period. And I accept that, and my heart is still open. And I feel like a lot of people have to learn how to
still
just
be a little saltine cracker, though.
I do. Sometimes. It depends. If it's food, I'm going to be mad. Don't come up in here with no steak and you better have a burger or something for me. But... Let you know, I'm a very understanding person, and I don't think people really know that. And you wouldn't know that about your friend also if you don't give it a try. So I feel like it's important to be open. And I ain't saying just intentionally hurt people's feelings, but don't sugarcoat it. Say what you really mean, or say what it really was. Like, if you went and got your nails done and you didn't invite your friend, she's like, dang girl, you ain't invite me to get my nails done. I ain't really want company that day. Don't be like, oh, girl, I forgot. Next time, okay? When next time, you might not feel like her coming either. And for her to be honest, sometimes you have to be in a mood for people.
You do.
You have to be in the mood for certain kind of people. Even your friends, even family members. Like, you have to be in the mood for their presence sometime. And if you're not, then, just like, I wasn't really in the mood for other people, But I feel like honesty is one of the biggest things. Like, being straightforward, being
Understanding.
honest.
Like some people got bad understanding, just understanding it. Like understanding things.
And some people may even still be offended after you've been straightforward.
Oh yeah, they will.
And they're not understanding, but
it is what it is.
You didn't sugarcoat it. It was the truth. I told you what it was. It's either you accept it and your heart is still open, or you don't. But either way, I see you again. We'll be friends again when
I say,
all right.
I'd be like, you want me? I'm gonna tell you. You want me to tell you how well I'm really about to say, or you just want me to say nothing?
Yeah, that's how he is. And if he feel like what he got to say to me is too harsh, he won't even respond to me. He'll just look at me and walk away. And then I know in my head he not saying nothing to me because he feel like what he gonna say is too harsh. But so I be like, "What you got to say, baby?"
That she know again. That goes. That's her knowing me. Like some people probably, oh, hell no, you just walk away. That, but at the same time, I'm gonna eventually come back to that. But I think at the same time, me knowing me, if I'm gonna say something that's gonna make the situation way worse, why even do it? And her knowing me, she's like, all right, maybe he about to probably trip out this time. That's why he on doing his thing. But then we'll convene back at this when it's a little more level headed. Because sometimes you gotta come back to it.
Yeah, because like right now, situation, it could escalate if he decided to say what he wanted to say. Then he know me. So then he know that what he say could possibly escalate me. So then you just de-escalate the situation by walking away, coming back to it later, or just not saying anything at all, especially if it doesn't need to be said. But sometimes I'm nosy. I want to know. I'd be like, no, babe, just say it. Say it. Tell me what you want to say. I ain't gonna get mad. I want to hear it, because I want to know. Because I'll say what I want to say. Most of the time, he'll shut down. Like, I'm not going to say it if it's going to, like, hurt his feelings or, stuff like that. I don't say everything I want to say. Because you should never put your significant other, nor your friend, or any type of ship, or sibling, sister. You should never put people down with your mouth. So if you ever in a situation where you about to say something out of control because you mad or the situation getting heated, just be quiet. Think about what you're saying before you say it, because words can't be unsaid. It's important to think about what you say before you say it, because you can't unsay words. And even though y'all back talking or y'all back cool or the situation has de-escalated, those people are still thinking about those things that you said to them. And if they hold grudges, they really never ain't gonna let it go. So it's important to, learn people's body language and learn when to be quiet, learn when to walk away, and learn when to come back to it. That's important.
Yeah.
But I don't know. As I was saying, I feel like you might know me more than I know you, because you're not very expressive.
Yeah.
If that's the right word or whatever. But some of these questions I have, they're just like, it's for me to get to know you, because I'm always sharing my past. He be learning like, oh, I came from the trenches. I came from the trenches. He found me in the trenches. Not just. Look, he don't be believing me when I try to tell him
we ain't doing this. What you got?
Yes, sir.
What you got?
Okay, so one of my questions was, so when did you feel like you was the most in love with me? When's the moment where you felt like you was most in love with me?
This gonna sound. I'm saying gonna sound stupid, but if y'all watching me, knowing me now, I'm gonna say I'm being real. As we go over and older and get older and growing more and more in life, like I'm falling more, like I'm loving you more as we go along. It's different.
So now is the moment where you love me the most. So as time progressed.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like a past moment. So now is the moment where you've been the most in love with me.
Oh, yeah.
I agree. Now is time. I think like in our previous episode, we talked about, is it important to be in love before you get married? And we were talking about that I wasn't in love with him at first, but now it's like 10 years later, 13 years in, I'm the most in love with him more than I've ever been. So, like, most people are like, oh, you fall out of love, like, later years in life. Or, no, I am falling as days go by, and not out of love.
And then to go on with how you talking about how a lot of men shut down, like a lot of men shut down because we said stuff, a lot of stuff we did say, like women, they emotional creatures. Like it could.
Did you guys call us creatures?
I did say creatures. Wow. Oh well, creature. We all creatures. Creatures of the
okay. I'll take that.
Creatures of the earth.
Okay. I agree. It is because it is sometimes where you say certain things and I'm thinking like, did he just say that? Like, we take everything and blow it up sometimes, honestly. Mm-hmm. Especially if it's that time of the month. So be careful, y'all, if it's that time of the month. Watch your mouth. Okay, so I want to know, what was the biggest challenge that you've ever faced in our marriage, and how did you face it? I have an idea, but I would like to know if that's, if I'm correct.
I don't know. What you talking about?
No. I want to know. I want to know, what was the biggest challenge? Like, what was the biggest challenge that you had to face? Like, whether it was collectively or me or just like in our marriage period, like throughout the years that you had to overcome, and how did you do it? Or should I just say, not really overcome, but like push through it, or hang in there, or toughen it out, or whatever the case may be?
I don't want to just say one group of women, because I was gonna say black women usually with their mouths. Certain black women, I ain't gonna say all certain, but any race, certain women got out of mouth. You always had some mouth.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, but
yes, sir, I do.
Anyway.
Wow.
I forgot what I was about to say.
Yeah, see, you out of control. Next question.
I forgot what I was about to say.
So, in your past relationships, was there any lessons that you learned in your past relationships that helped you along in our marriage?
No, I don't think so.
I'm a different kind of breed, huh?
A little extra, calm down. No, but I don't think I was looking to get married. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
With the other relationships, or just period?
Yeah, just period. Not that, not when I proposed to you. Yeah, I'm not proposed to you.
So why did you?
Girl,
why did you propose to me when you proposed?
We had to say that for episode 73. No.
Wow. So no, I would like to know.
Oh shit. Why? Nah, I ain't. I told you before.
You did.
I did.
Share.
Sure.
Yes.
But they go back to, you watched the first episode, how we said how she said she loved me, but she wasn't in love with me. We was good friends. We was friends first, so I knew kind of, even with her mouth and she was talking, it's a certain way, certain time. Sometimes it takes time for women to control. I ain't gonna say control, because they got control of their mouth, but they know sometimes women do have to control their mouth.
We do. It's important to. We're always talking about something that's important, but it's important. To a good relation,
like it's important, and like men too. But
you still ain't told us why you proposed.
Yeah, I'm about to say that.
Okay.
But I proposed, like I said, that's what I'm about to say. I proposed like you said you want to in love, but I knew I loved I loved you. I can't. I'm trying to go back and think. I know people like you should know. I'm trying to go back and think. Was I in love with you back then? I had to. It had to be. I'm gonna have to think about that. But I know I loved you. But you the kind of woman, like I said, you was. I was like, yeah, this somebody I'm gonna have to. It's like I said, I'm somebody I want to marry. Somebody I want to have some kids with. So, like, I proposed soon as a motherfucker, but it wasn't like I was ready to get married. Then it was more like a
I need to secure this.
let me secure this. Let me secure the bag down.
Let me show her that I'm serious.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what? It's still. We still had a lot more years to get to know each other even after that, but
yeah, we didn't get married until 3 years after we were engaged. So we were engaged for 3 years, still learning and getting to know each other. I mean, because just because you're engaged, it doesn't make things official, and it doesn't make it, like, oh, you're stuck. So like, if you propose to somebody, like, you don't have to get married right away. You still have time. Y'all can decide what time is the best time, but you still have time to like get to know this person, because you should know who you're marrying before you just marry them, because marriage is not just a relationship. It's a sacred thing that should be honored and respected.
Got that misperception, especially if they watched you the first episode, probably talking about they just loved together, got married and wasn't in love.
But we loved each other.
Yeah, just.
Now look at us.
Sometimes you know what somebody could be.
You see the potential.
Yeah, but a lot of people like, fuck, I ain't got time for that. But we was young.
We was very young.
So we had time for it.
22 when we got married.
Yeah.
And you were 25.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we had time for it. And we was willing to, like we said, we both saw it. So it wasn't like one person saw it and one person just fighting the battle for 10 years. Fuck that. Don't fight the battle for that long.
No, that's way too long to be fighting.
Don't do all stupid shit like that.
Yeah, we both knew that we both had a lot of growing to go, and that we both had a lot of maturing to do. Learning ourselves still, actually, and learning how to be with each other. Because, you have to learn how to be with somebody. When you coexist together, you have to compromise. I ain't gonna lie, he probably do most of the compromising. But it's supposed to be equal. I'm working on that. My next question I have for you is, what is your favorite type of non-sexual physical intimacy, and are you satisfied with this frequency that you receive it? I think I know.
Say it again.
What is one of your favorite non-sexual physical intimacies?
That's a good question. Fuck. I don't know.
Is it getting your head rubbed?
Oh, hell yeah.
Or your back? Which one is it? Rubbing your head to sleep or your back?
My back.
Your back.
I'm sleep. But I done got fucked up. Now your boy's stomach ain't handling too much. I be getting fucked up. We ain't getting drunk anymore. Nah.
Oh, yeah.
I be ace.
Okay.
I've been eating it here, rude.
Okay. And so, are you satisfied with the frequency of that you receive it?
Oh yeah. Nah.
You feel like I should rub on you more?
Yep. Hell yeah.
Okay. So, if I had to ask, so what song do you think of when you think of me? If you had to come out or say a song, tell me the name of a song, or think of a song that reminds you of me, or if I was a song, what would I be? Or let's say, if you can't think of the song, if I was a genre of a movie, what would be the genre?
Dramedy. I'm going to tell you what that is. A drama, mystery,
Did you say mystery?
Yep, the drama, mystery, and comedy all together.
Wow.
Mystery. I don't know.
Mystery.
I don't know. It's a fucking. I ain't even know word though. I just made that dumb shit up.
Okay.
But drama, comedy, mystery all together.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I take that. Mystery. All right. Well. Okay.
Oh shit.
What are some ways that you think that I can honor you more? Or if it helps, like, what are some things, if there was a daily habit that you would like for me to do every day that would make you feel more, happier, or as a man, like, what would it be? Like some daily, something that you'd like for me to do more often daily, or like to help you? Whether it's physical, mental.
No. For real. No, for real. Like.
For real.
You be doing an alright job.
Okay.
Past little. So I put my foot down. I had to do it.
Boy, listen.
Yeah, I'm just playing. I had to do nothing but. No, you been alright. She been alright, y'all.
I've been alright. Alright, I like that answer.
Well,
answer.
I'll go ahead.
Go ahead. I want to hear what you got to say.
Why do you think some women got it so hard with listening to men on certain things?
Ooh, that's another topic for another day. Episode 148. This.
Dang, she pushed that shit. You see that shit? She pushed that shit to 148. I pushed my shit to like 70 or something. You see the balance we talking about, the men and women.
Okay. So
the fuck?
I feel like the reason why, I'm not gonna speak for every woman. I'm just gonna speak for certain groups of women, and then I'll speak for myself. I feel like the reason why women, when you say are you referring to listening or our mouths, or like just all of that in between?
All that together.
I personally think that women have issues with listening or submitting, if you will, to their significant others and learning how to control their mouths because they have issues with men.
But how would you help somebody out to let them know how you
I overcame it?
Yeah, how would you what would be some of your to help somebody out?
Okay. So let's touch on why I feel like women that have issues with submitting and listening to their significant other and learning how or when to be quiet are women that have issues with men. I feel like maybe somewhere along the line in their lives they were pushed around by a man, or every man in their life that they ran into was not basically worth listening to, like, because they didn't respect them. I mean, like, why would you listen to a man if he doesn't respect you and honor you and show you love and treat you right? But then when that right person comes along, it's becoming a habit. It has become a habit for so long that in a woman's mind, that's just what they're used to. And they don't want to basically let their guards down because they feel like if they let their guards down, then this man I feel like that he can get away with and do the same things that the previous men in their lives did. And some women are just like, they feel like they're a man themselves, so they like submit for what, So it depends on the woman. But honestly, my issue was and is, because I'm still working on it, it's because
that's one thing about us, y'all. We ain't gonna be fake. We ain't gonna be acting like we not.
Because I still have an issue with my mouth. I'm still working on it. Now on a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 being the worst, I used to be a 10.
The moments be like when I just sit there and don't say nothing. Yeah.
Boy, I'm sick of you. I used to be on a 10 with my mouth, with 10 being the worst. But I feel like I decreased to like maybe a 3 or 4.
Yeah, that was the first early years.
Yeah, but it took God to change me. But my issue was the biggest issue I have with listening to my husband and learning how to control my mouth, when to be quiet, when you should speak. Because there are times when a woman should be quiet, when she should speak, and when you should come back. Like, those are all three different things. And I'm not saying like a man should control a woman, but when you're submitting to your husband, and submitting means also your husband should be submitting to God, and he should be loving and kind and respectful to you, not anything crazy. I'm not saying if you're in a bad relationship or abusive relationship that you should be submitting or anything. I'm saying like if your husband is being loving and kind and providing and being the man that he's supposed to be to you, learn how to hush your mouth sometime. I'm still working on it. But my issue was because when I was growing up as a child, I watched my mother be bossed around by a man that wasn't really a good man. And it was like he ran the household, so anything he said is what goes. Whatever he say goes. And even though some of the decisions that he wanted to be made wasn't good decisions, she still allowed those things to take place. And we were afraid of our stepdad, if you will. I mean, they weren't married, but and there was like, wasn't no help. It was nothing we could do about it. But to wrap it up, it's hard for me to listen to my husband because I still have this unhealed place in my heart and in my mind where I'm stuck in this idea of I don't want my children to ever be afraid of or feel like there is a moment in their lives where I stood back and I watched. And my husband never does anything out of order. Men are more drill sergeants than women are. I'm more of a, next time, I ain't gonna tell you no more. This my last time. And he like, no, now you're on punishment. You're in trouble. And I'm like, oh, babe, it's so harsh. And I should just be quiet and let him, to be the disciplinary at that moment. But because I'm stuck in such broken mindset of I don't want my kids to feel like I'm standing back watching, and I don't want them to become afraid of or scared to come and tell me anything. I have a broken mind state. That's what it boils down to. I am still in a broken mind state, and I need to be healed in the place of my past. And that's why it's important to know your significant other's past, because we have discussed, and although healing has a time limit, and it also, you have to be willing to heal from those places. And I feel like if I get healed from those places, I know it's not a good thing to feel like, but if I get healed from those places, or if I want to get healed from those places, then it would open up an opportunity for something crazy to happen. But it's just an unhealed place. I feel like a lot of women don't know how to close their mouths because they have broken places, unhealed places that they still dealing with, and they've never had a man to actually be loving and kind and supporting and be a man that's worth submitting to. But then when they do find one, they so stuck in that way where they don't want to let their guards down. But a way to get, how did I deal with it? I had to pray, and I had to ask God to, I had a really bad mouth. I don't know. If I was my husband, I don't know. I had a really bad mouth. But I didn't get better, especially at submitting and changing the way I approach situations, until I got saved, which I gave my life over to God, and I start trying to give him my broken places and allow him to heal my broken places so that I didn't bring it into my relationship, because broken places will cause bad situations and, situations. And so I had to pray to God to heal me from those things and allow me to be a better wife and allow my husband to be the man that he's supposed to be. Because why have a two-parent household if I'm not going to allow him to be who he's supposed to be in the house? A man is supposed to be the head. And if every time he is trying to direct or discipline or teach our children, and I'm opening my mouth and redirecting what he's already said, then I'm just I'm ruining what the whole purpose of having two parents. Like, I might as well just be the only parent. And then the children also sit back and they watch that, and then they learn how to play parents against each other. So it's important to learn how to be quiet sometime. And I used to have it really bad when I didn't agree with the discipline, or I always used to say, "Hey, the punishment don't fit the crime." You know, that's usually what I tell them. Like, if I feel like it was too harsh of a punishment, like, "Oh, you're on punishment for a week." Oh, and I had to learn how to, instead of saying that in front of the children, I need to wait. Something is happening over there on that screen. That I need to wait. It's not recording. Is it?
Keep talking.
Okay. That I needed to wait until after the situation was over. He has already disciplined the children, and wait till we got behind closed doors in private to discuss what I didn't agree with. And then maybe later we can come to an agreement and we could discuss and talk like, okay, babe, I felt like, the punishment didn't fit the crime. Maybe you should decrease the punishment or whatever the case may be. But I had a really bad habit at saying that in front of the kids. And so then now they get this mama's the captain save a hoe, idea. So anytime daddy tries to discipline them, then they would be looking at me like, "You gonna let that happen, mama?" And then there goes my hurt. And I start running my mouth when I should be quiet. Because now I'm trying to save them or show them that I can save them when there's really nothing to save them from. So, yeah.
Yeah, but again, that's that's going with the topic. Like, do you know somebody? That's like knowing her past and knowing what her problem is. But then, like I said too, let's go back to that thing where you ain't going like, yeah, okay, I know about it, but no, this ain't how it's gonna be. This ain't the same way. This how stuff ain't gonna go. It ain't going like that. That's because this caused too much problems and families and, like you said, parents and kids. Like, so no, it's not. It's not gonna go like that.
Yeah, to be honest, that's one of the biggest issues in our relationship right now, honestly. Like, we don't have a lot of issues in our relationship. I'm saying the biggest, like, there's multiple. But we don't have a lot of issues, really. And I know people are like, everybody has issues. One of our biggest issues, and it's mostly me, is me learning how to be quiet when I should. And I'm still working on that, but I'll get there. I'll get there. I'll become more disciplined and learn when to say something and when not to, and then wait till we get behind closed doors. Wait till y'all get behind closed doors. You ain't got to be the mama and the daddy if you got a daddy, right? So just let the man be the man. Let the man be the man.
Manning. Doing man shit.
All right, don't take too far. No, just
Go
ahead.
I ain't got nothing. I just had to check mark you real quick.
Okay, see, this is where they start getting out of control. When you start acting like you're gonna submit real hard, real bad, then they start getting out of control and do check marks. But let's see.
But like we said, it's important to get to know, not to get to know your significant other, your friend, like you said, brother, sister, mother, anybody, cause it's like you can understand them more, you can have a better relationship with them, and it can just be easier for you. Like, you got anything else?
Do I got anything else? Let's see. Let me see if I can dig deep in your past or something on it. I ain't gonna dig deep today. We'll wait for another time. But let's see what I got for you.
Nothing. We out.
When was the last time you cried?
Cried? Who cried? I don't know. I ain't a crier, so.
So when was the last time?
Fuck, I don't remember.
Really?
That's a word.
That stuff, like, men don't show these kind of things. Like, a lot of women hide it too, but like, men have feelings and men be stressed and they have things on their mind. They deal with things that they don't discuss with their wives or their girlfriend or their significant other. And so, like, when was the last time you cried and why? You don't remember? If you don't, that's a good thing, because that means it been no time soon. So that means you all right.
I'm up. I'm all right. I'm good.
All right. He all right, y'all. All right. I'm gonna ask one more, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Let's see. Unless you got something for
I
me.
ain't got nothing. You want to ask me all these questions? Asking all these questions.
Making statements. Assuming. What is the best life advice you have received in life, and who was it from?
Man, I know this way off topic. But I'm looking at this video, the screen of this video, and this shot gonna be like, it looks so stupid.
You said what?
This shot gonna look stupid. It's like it lighting up when I restarted it.
No, the sun started shining or something.
Yeah, something. Sorry, y'all.
We got.
We're trying to get a little bit of quality, but it's on me.
Oh yeah, the sun started shining real
Yeah,
bad.
I'm have to quite a bit. Fuck it over, yo. Well, who gave me the best advice? See, I'll be going on with
Okay, forget it if you can't think, because I got a better one for you. What are the 3 things you miss the most about being single?
fuck, I don't know. You so young, that was so long ago.
Yeah, give me 3 things you missed about being single. You miss about being single.
I don't know, cause I was again. That's
13 years ago.
yeah. And how people is, you know, all stuff going in the world now, and how people is, it make you not miss nothing.
I agree, because I don't miss being single.
Nah, don't make you miss nothing for real. Be
Nothing?
honest.
Probably not, no, because everything that you did single, when we was young, we did it together.
Yeah, we did.
So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
okay, yeah, I don't miss anything about being single. Not one thing.
if I see a fine girl now,
We gonna talk about it.
So I'm.
He gonna elbow me and be like, "Hey, babe, look over there in the white shorts," and I'm like, "Where?" Oh yeah, she cute.
So if I was looking at you, I told my wife I was looking at you.
We was probably looking together.
Look, anyway.
But we gonna wrap this up. We will meet y'all back here next time on episode 3. We might have a treat for you, so please come back and check us out.
Yeah, don't forget to
Tune
like,
in.
subscribe, comment, follow us on podcast. It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
Go find us on Instagram.
Yeah, we on Instagram. Hey, the link. Hit that link. It's down there.
And that notification.
It's somewhere.
Turn that notification on.
Click. Come fuck with us.
What he said.
She don't curse.
I don't curse.
I do.
But what he said.
I said a lot of bad words. Anyway, we out.
We
See y'all
out.
next time.